Well. It's about that time to make this Star Wars Rogue One review video. As you know, I'm a professional, so I had to make my professional opinions on the new films these days. And you know, I missed out on making some review videos like Suicide Squad and shit, but you know, that really wasn't really worth it for me because fuck Suicide Squad. But anyway, Star Wars Rogue One. Initially, I gotta say, I was not really expecting too much from this movie in terms of like characters and a main character, because I'll be frank, man, you know, Rey as a main character for The Force Awakens, she was a really weak lead, I think, because, you know, she's so goddamn perfect. Yeah, she's an ace pilot, she's a Jedi, she can beat a Sith Lord without any training, and she can use Jedi suggestion or mind tricks without fucking any sort of training or knowledge of the Force, because, you know, she's a girl and she can do it better than all the boys. And before you motherfuckers call me sexist for saying that, I like female protagonists. I'm a goddamn weeaboo. And I play JRPGs. How could I be sexist? I'm looking forward to playing Tales of Berseria next fucking year because that has a beastly main character and she's a woman and I like her. And Trails in the Sky, second chapter, one of my favorite games of all time, has a great female lead. So before any of you motherfuckers try to tell me to check my privilege, you better check your fucking references because I am no sexist. At least not blatantly. Now, anyway, but I gotta say this, in Rogue One, in a way, delivers in that sense because we have a female main character again, but she's not based God and she has to work together with her team to, you know, make the miracle happen, make it so they can get the Death Star plan. So I thought that was a pretty fair, you know, way to do the movie. She's like, you know, she has her own motivations and shit. She's badass in her own right, but she's not a fucking one-man army, and she sure as hell isn't an ace pilot god sent from Jesus Christ himself to purify the land or whatever the fuck. But anyway, I think the movie overall was solid. You know, the character development wasn't really all that great, but as a friend told me, it's, you know, it's a team movie and they only had like 2 hours, so you know, it couldn't really do too much. And there was that siege. Oh my god. I forget the motherfucker's name. Okay, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not a fucking Star Wars nerd. I cannot recall all the characters' names. But you know, that fucking Admiral motherfucker who has a bald spot. Oh, Lord Vader, that motherfucker. Yeah, he was in fucking New Hope and Return of the... I don't know if he was in Return of the Jedi, but he was in fucking Empire Strikes Back. But anyway... This motherfucker, because I guess either I forget if his actor's dead or he was just too old to fucking reprise the role. So they had a fucking CG doll there the whole time. And it was so awkward. Like, he was a good character for the film, but the whole time it was a CG character and I just could not stop laughing because I was sitting there like, man, what the fuck? This guy has a CG head, I can't get over it. You got a CG head talking to a guy who looks like a normal motherfucker, just sitting there talking. I'm just like, man, I cannot take any of these scenes seriously. I understand there's probably no other way to do that, but it does not help my immersion. So, that was kind of throwing me off, but Darth fucking Vader. Let me talk about that fucking Darth Vader shit right here. Because Darth Vader is my goddamn boy. I ain't talking about no fucking Anakin Skywalker in the prequels. Yeah. No, not that motherfucker. Darth fucking Vader. That motherfucker, that asshole who's always fucking talking shit and choking bitches. And that's exactly what he does in this fucking film. Now, initially, I wasn't too sure how much he'd be in the movie, but we'll talk about that later. I gotta say, there were many elements to this movie that worked for me, but also there were moments that felt kind of dull and kind of weird. Like, the beginning of the movie, they like jump to so many different locations. The jump cutting is, by the way, is in no way as bad as Episode 1's ridiculous bullshit, where like literally every fucking 2 minutes, or maybe even less than that, there was a new shitty transition with Jar Jar Binks fucking going off in your fucking ear and you just see nothing but red, and you want to kill anybody who fucking wants to be a prequel apologist and say the prequels are actually not that bad, or that the prequels are better than The Force Awakens. Fuck the prequels. God damn, I hate those fucking movies. The episode 3 is somewhat bearable because it's not as shitty, but you know, that fucking Darth Vader scene with the no! Get the fuck out of here with that no! Nobody wants to see one of the most badass, iconic villains of all time going, no! Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, I know I should be talking about Rogue One, but before this movie even aired, there were people talking about, well, you know, the new Star Wars are actually less influential and worse than the prequel movies. You know that? You know that? They're probably gonna end up worse because, you know, they got female main characters and there's just the SJW fucking, cash car. What's the fucking word I was looking for? It's an SJW fucking cash cow. That's all it is now. And you know, we really gotta go back to the prequel days. Nah, get the fuck out of here. You know, George Lucas wasn't that bad. What about the George Lucas canon? By the way, look, while I loved the movies as a kid, I loved Star Wars as a fucking kid. I watched shit with my dad all the fucking time as a kid. VHS collection, motherfucker. I loved Star Wars as a fucking kid, but I have no fucking attachment to this whole extended universe nonsense, okay? I do not care for a fucking second about a scholastic fucking book about two Jedis having sex in a mountain somewhere. Look, I understand that people are upset about that shit, but I don't really care. So this whole new franchise for me is like not a bother. So I don't know what I'm really going. I'm going off on a side rant about a bunch of fucking prequel nonsense about a bunch of annoying ass fans. But like I said, if you just take the movie on its own and you like take it as a fucking prequel story, it's an enjoyable ride. And there are some points where you'll be bored, but there are also some high points. And Vader, oh my God, Vader. Not only do we get to see him choke one motherfucker, we get to see him choke multiple motherfuckers at the end of the film. He was a ruthless goddamn beast. All he did was, okay, because after, you know, obviously, you know, they all got the plans. They got this fucking Death Star plans. All the main characters die. And, you know, you got the fucking rebel soldiers trying to get the plans back to their base. And on the way there, they run into fucking Darth fucking Vader waiting there with his lightsaber activated. He starts slaughtering motherfuckers. We have literally never seen Darth Vader do that shit before. Because in the movies we've seen him, and I don't look, like I said, I do not count the prequels as Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker is a different motherfucker. So we got to see Anakin Skywalker slaughter children and shit like that, but we never got to see actual Darth motherfucking Vader fucking slaughter a bunch of people, because, you know, throughout the old movies, he was always fucking holding back for his boy Luke. Oh, Luke, my boy, my son. I hope Luke's okay. I gotta bring him over to the dark side, man. You know, he's my boy. But now we never got to see him just kill a motherfucker. And now he got, except for the Emperor, but that wasn't really ruthless. That was like an act of kindness, you know. But anyway, we got to see this motherfucker mow down multiple soldiers and shit. I was like, damn, just fucking stabbing motherfuckers with lightsabers, force choking motherfuckers. I was sitting down, screaming in the theater. I don't give a fuck what you said that was rude or anything. I literally never seen in my entire life Darth Vader go that fucking ham in fucking cinema. So, excuse me for being a little unruly, but goddamn that shit was hype. So at the end of the day, I'd say I probably raised my score a bit, because during the final segment was good with the whole final battle, you know, them getting the plans, you know, the title call, what's the ship's name, sir? Rogue One. It was like, I'm noticing about those fucking scenes where, like, movies, like, drop the title all of a sudden, and I know it feels weird to me. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers. The call sign, Rogue One. I was like, ooh, what do you know about that? They finally said it. Though, you know, in some cases it wouldn't work. Like, imagine they said The Force Awakens. Though there was that one line where the guy says there was an awakening in the Force, so I mean, you can kind of count that as a title drop. I don't know, I'm rambling right now. But the final act was good. All the main characters die and shit. But I mean, it's a Star Wars prequel story. If you were going into this actually expecting any of them to fucking live with fucking Vader on the horizon and shit, son. Don't you know shit. So there was no way that was going to happen. But, you know, I like the characters well enough. You know, there was a nice ex-Jedi. There was some soldier dude. You know, the MC, the fucking shady guy with the accent who was with the rebellion since he was 6 years old. Well, I gave him a Russian accent, but still, he was with the rebellion, you know, all that shit. And there was that really smart, of course, it was a smart-ass British droid, because you can't have a Star Wars film without a smart-ass British droid. So I was really happy to have that, and he was a combat droid that felt like, fucking stopping explosions with his hands, fucking shooting stormtroopers, but everybody kills stormtroopers these days. I'm pretty sure if you gave a fucking 6-year-old with a fucking you gave a 6-year-old a slingshot and some rocks, she would probably take out at least like 10 stormtroopers. But anyway, this movie was pretty solid. I'd give it like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Another nice addition to the Star Wars franchise, because we could, I know it's easy to just bitch about anything and everything these days, but we clearly could have it worse in terms of entertainment, and especially in terms of fucking Star Wars movies. In a world where Star Wars Episode 1 and Suicide Squad exist, we should be glad to get a movie that doesn't shit the bed. I don't really have any extreme feeling about the movie. I don't love it, but I liked it well enough, and it was worth the money, and I'd probably go see it again. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Star Wars Rogue One, and tell me what you think about it in the comment section. If you're a prequels apologist, though, don't bother, though, because I'll come down and shut you down. Yeah, that's about it covers everything I wanted to talk about. There were some nice cameos, those fucking 2 thugs from the fucking, what's that movie? Oh my god, A New Hope. What's wrong with me? I'm fucked up right now. A New Hope, those fucking thugs from the bar in The New Hope show up, and they're like, almost got into a fight with the main character. Some nice nods here and there. R2 and C-3PO showing up, and as it is a Disney movie, and there are to be expected a lot of cameos. So, that's my thought, boys. Hope you enjoyed it. No!